Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. As we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news, there was an unexpected turn in the US tariff situation late last week. In a dramatic ruling, most of Trump's global tariffs were declared illegal by a US appeals court that found he exceeded his authority in imposing them. He will almost certainly appeal to his Supreme Court. Then over the weekend, we got the official Chinese PMIs for August, and they extended the sluggish environment their manufacturing sector finds itself in. Despite the 90-day extension before punitive tariffs kick in with the US, orders contracted for a fifth consecutive month. On the services side, however, they maintained their small expansion in August, although marginally better. But early data suggests their housing slump is not ending, maybe even getting worse. Sales volumes in August are likely to be more than 17% lower than a year ago in China. At the end of the week, July data out in the US showed that disposable personal income was up 2% from a year ago and was up 2.1% for personal consumption expenditure. These elements are not major, but they do indicate a tightening in household financial budgets there. And nested deep within this release was that core PCE inflation rose 2.9% year on year in July, its largest rise since February and above the Fed's target and their comfort zone. Tariff costs are getting the blame. Financial markets noticed. And that is the same sort of tightening indicated by the widely watched University of Michigan Sentiment Survey. Its final August version fell back markedly from its initial readings, a clear indication households are finding it tougher. It is now 14% lower than a year ago. The Biden boom is now just a memory. Across the Pacific, the economic data is generally much more positive. But we should also note that protests in Jakarta on Friday have turned deadly and have put Indonesia on edge. They've spread over the weekend, and Canberra will be watching nervously. Globally, air passenger demand was up 4% in July, driven by the Asia Pacific's 5.7% rise, but held back by North America's 1.9% rise. Most of this is due to international travel. Meanwhile, air cargo traffic was even stronger in July, up 5.5% from a year ago, up 6% for international trade. Asia Pacific was the strongest region there too, up 11% for international cargoes. But North American international cargo volumes only rose 1.5%, the weakest global region. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.23%, unchanged from Saturday, but down 3 basis points from a week ago. And the price of gold will start today at $3,447 an ounce, up another $5 from Saturday and close to a new record high. American oil prices are again little changed though at $64 a barrel, while the international Brent price is holding at just on $67.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 59 US cents, unchanged from Saturday at this time, up 30 basis points for the week though. Against the Aussie, we're holding at 90.1 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're unchanged at 50.5 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 66.5 and unchanged from Saturday, up 20 basis points for the week. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.